Hey you guys, so this video will be on me sewing down my lace closure that I got from ONYC.com. And I've already parted the closure and measured it, and I'm just going to start sewing. And I'm going under the braid and through the plastic guide, it's like a guideline, a plastic edge on the closure, and I'm sewing through that. It does have holes in it already, but sometimes if I get to a point where there is no hole, I'll just poke a hole in it with my needle. And so now I'm going to start sew on the second braid. And I usually sew on the first and second braid before I continue to go on with the closure. Simply because I like to sew on the first and second braid on one side and then move to the next side and sew and start sewing. So now I'm going to move to the next side and to sew on the first two braids. And I make sure I pull it is nice and snug. I don't pull it too tight because if you pull it too tight, you can rip the lace, which I've done already. Like, I think my first time doing it, I ripped the lace. But I can still use it. I just work with it. So I'm just going to keep sewing on the first and second braid. And when I do this, I do use two separate needles. I don't use the same needle because it seems like it's easier and it's less time consuming. So before I start, I have two needles already threaded and ready to go. So I use a separate needle for each side. And now I'm going to move on to the next side and keep sewing around. Since I already have the front sewn down, then I continue to go around to sew on the rest of the closure. It's the same one you got. And this normally takes, well, it'll probably take me about 8 to 10 minutes. Usually because if I'm doing it, I'm doing something else too. Like as you can see in the video where I was turning around because I kept looking at the TV. And it does take some practice because I think the first time I did it, I jacked it up real bad. I'm not a pro at it, but I have gotten a little better at doing it. And now I'm finishing it up, cutting it and tying the thread. And I usually tie it like 3 times before I cut it. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment box below. And thanks for watching. Bye.